Climate change is one of the most pressing threats that our world is facing today. After careful study, researchers found out that one of the effective tools to remedy this environmental threat is to plant trees.
Fact, when trees grow, they can help remove carbon dioxide, which is the principal greenhouse gas that contributes to climate change. So, the more trees we plant, the cleaner our environment becomes. It's that simple.
This is the reason why the famous environmentalist Pastor Polo Sikibuloy founded the Sunshine Philippines movement on June 18, 2005. Since its inception, the troop had conducted non-stop tree planting activities in different parts of the Philippines.
Up to date, we have planted millions of trees, and the showcase of which is the Glory Mountain, where robust pine trees, including Norfolk, Eugenia, Fire Tree, Podocarpus, and Baguio pine trees were mounted, making great impact, first aesthetically and then second ecologically.
In the foothills of Mount Apo, the highest peak in the Philippines, a verdant forest of pines can be found. In 2005, Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy, with the volunteers of Sunshine Philippines movement, started a pine reforestation project in the area, which was once a barren wasteland surrounded by banana plantations. It is now a beautiful mountain haven called Glory Mountain. It is the largest concentration of pine trees in the whole country. The Glory Mountain project in Mount Apo is cited for its prevention of further calamities in the area. Besides restoring the mountain's original beauty, it also contributes in the habitat's ecological balance. Scientific studies show that pine trees are some of nature's most efficient air conditioners and air purifiers. The Glory Mountain, the blueprint of Earth's restoration, where man and the environment live in harmony.
In our 10 years of operation, SPM's mission is strengthened and made more sustainable as it linked arms with government and non-government organizations using its 5-program trust: Agri-Forest Resource Development and Management, Marine and Coastal Resource Development and Management, Solid Waste Management, Ecotourism Development, and Disaster Response Program.
But before we share to you the latest about SPM, how about bringing our audience to the SPM's accomplishment report for the past 10 years? Let us ask Sean to help you with this.
Hello everyone! Happy 10th anniversary of the Sunshine Philippines movement. Did you know that there are 2 versions of tree planting? The first one is the secular version or the earthly version, and the second, the SPM version. The secular version is they invite people for a tree planting, hold a seedling, take a selfie, and then left right away. But here in SPM, we bring many people, bring thousands of seedlings, bring food for the whole activity, dig the soil, remove the seedling from the cellophane, plant it, clean it, apply fertilizer, and then come back every now and then to see it grow. Our tree planting version is we plant trees not just for a show, but we plant trees because we care for the environment. For 10 years, here's our accomplishment report.
June 18, 2005, the SPM Army started its first nationwide cleanup drive every Saturday in 45 areas around the country. A week after, a radio program on Sunshine Radio DZAR 1026 Manila was produced. SPM On Air that broadcasts live reports on SPM activities every day of the week. 2006, SPM began planting trees nationwide when it marked its first year anniversary in June 2006. In just one day, SPM was able to plant 30,340 trees. In 2007, Operation Sunshine was born. In this project, SPM expands its ministry to the poor by giving free medical and dental services, providing livelihood programs, and giving rescue and relief operation to the victims of natural disasters, including typhoons, tsunamis, or volcanic eruptions. In May 2008, SPM initiated its mangrove reforestation project, dam reforestation project, and one of its pilot projects is in Cebu. In 2009, massive cleanup drives and extensive tree planting continues in all cities of the Philippines with the help of thousands of SPM volunteers. Simultaneous to tree planting here and there, once again, SPM has extended its help even to daycare centers by conducting continuous supplemental feeding programs in Mindanao. Who would forget the attack of Typhoon Sandong in Cagayan de Oro City and Iligan City? It was one of the strongest typhoons recorded, causing severe damage in the area. SPM was the first to rescue and conduct relief operations for the survivors. In 2012, another devastating typhoon haunted Mindanao when Typhoon Pablo struck Davao Oriental and Compostela Valley Province. It was the SPM founder, Pastor Apollo himself, distributed the help to all survivors, together with hundreds of SPM volunteers. In 2013, Typhoon Yolanda news was heard worldwide, considering its unimaginable damage in the central part of Visayas. Some islands were wiped out, electricity and water supply were cut for weeks, food supply became scanty, especially in rural areas. It was SPM who first bravely went through the storm to provide rescue operations. SPM's campaign to fight global warming became also stringent by planting thousands more trees to save the ozone layer and minimize its worsening damage. 2014. To seriously fight climate change, SPM focused its 5 major trusts, including agri-forest resource development and management, marine and coastal resource development and management, solid waste management, ecotourism development, and disaster response program. With this trust, more and more people from the military, government organizations, and private sectors supported SPM's endeavor and efforts to save our environment. In the whole span of 10 years, SPM has planted an estimate of 10 million trees nationwide. Clean up around 10,000 esteros, parks, and canals. Help hundreds of thousands survivors of typhoon. The mission continues as SPM strengthens its people, refocuses its mission and goal, and widens its reach and influences.
every year, volunteers continue to increase in number as SPM projects also expand. And just imagine, if SPM will suddenly introduce a bigger, grander and wider project, like something we will discuss later. How will this world turn out after 10 years? Like in 2025? What do you think, Dana?
Thanks, Tran. And once again, happy 10th anniversary Sunshine Philippines movement. Do you know that SPM founder Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy wants to replicate the Glory Mountain in all cities of the country? That from a barren land, he will also transform some communities into a thick forest of pine trees with garden of flowers that spread across the lawn. What a perfect replica of heaven here on earth. In our 10th year, we will step up to the next level. The SPM's Army of Goodness is hyped up as Pastor Apollo officially opened the Urban Forest 2025 project. In time for the Sunshine Philippines Movement Summit 2015, SPM has launched the Urban Forest 2025 project that aims to create sustainable programs that will help the Filipino people improve their lives through environmental initiatives, livelihood programs, and through helping the poor and the needy. Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, the founder and president of the Sunshine Philippines movement, personally led the signing of the commitment wall, signaling the start of the program's implementation. During the summit, Pastor Apollo stressed the importance of a clean, healthy, and peaceful community while improving our lives.
Ngayon, pag ginawa natin ito, nag-adapt tayo ng community, buong Pilipinas, wala pang 10 years, napaganda natin hanggang ang buong Pilipinas ay maging katulad ng Covenant Mountain, Paradise, Garden of Eden, restored.
Pastor Apollo said that everyone has the responsibility to take good care of our environment in order to lessen the effect of climate change.
Pag itong mga siyudad na ito na sinasabi ko, nataniman nating lahat yan ng maraming punong kahoy, magbabago ang weather. Magiging presko ang hangin. Carbon dioxide kakainin. Makakatulong tayo sa environment, nakakatulong tayo sa kapaligiran, at na-educate pa natin ng tao, and then bubukas ang mga isip nila sa dala nating new world, new earth, new heaven, new mentality, new spirit.
Pastor Apollo also reiterated that SPM should be at the forefront of all the activities that will be beneficial to the environment and our fellow men.
Together, let us do this work. Hold hands, unite. Let us make this drive, forceful drive, for the good of our environment and for the good of our adapted communities that we will adopt in this Urban Forest 2025.
Now you finally got the clear picture of Urban Forest 2025. What are you waiting for? Sign up for the biggest environmental project in the country today. Be a Sunshine Philippines Movement volunteer.
Sunshine Philippines Movement volunteers once again trooped the Tayak Hills
situated in the municipality of Rizal in Laguna. After 10 years since it set foot to the once denuded part of the green-brown slopes. In 2005, SPM volunteers have conducted tree planting activity in this area in Tayak Hills, planting seedlings of nara and mahogany among others.
Target area natin ngayon dito itong foothills ng Mount Cristobal para yung makontrol yung mga baha na tubig na dumadaloy dito kapag panahon ng tag-ulan.
Since then, the municipality of Rizal has decided to transform the area as an ecotourism zone. After a decade, SPM volunteers visited the planting site and was happy to see that the seedlings they planted have grown to a tall and big trees that has played a big role in reviving the once barren Tayak Hill.
Sa kasalukuyan po, tayo po ay nandito ngayon. Binalikan po natin yung naging project po ng Sunshine Philippines Movement way back year 2005. Nung una kaming pumunta rito, hindi po ganito ka-develop itong lugar na ito, pero nagpapasalamat po tayo sa our beloved Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy and the Sunshine Philippines Movement at nabalikan natin yung mga puno na itinanim natin noon at we are happy to see that they have already grown up.
Meantime, Rizal Municipal Mayor Antonio Aurelio also thanked the Sunshine Philippines Movement for reaching out to them to save the last bastion of rainforest in that area of Mount Cristobal.
So, with the help that you have done to the municipality of Rizal, I will be taking this opportunity para pasalamatan ang Sunshine Philippine Movement na pinangunguluhan ni Pastor Apollo Kibuloy, ang ating founding president. Mabuhay po kayo at pinapaabot po ng sambayanan ng Rizal Laguna ang pasasalamat sa inyo.
Seeing this lush scenery makes the Sunshine Philippines Movement do more and reach more municipalities and cities, beginning here in the Philippines and eventually abroad, to be reforested, revived, and renewed by planting more and more trees, restoring Mother Earth in the long run. And this is just one of the many success stories of Sunshine Philippines Movement that carved its reputation as one of the active organizations that rallies to combat climate change as well.
Breathtaking and spectacular creation of endless rolling mountain hills. These were the words used to describe the infamous mountain called Kitbug, located at the southern part of Mindanao. But unfortunately, the once green mountain slopes of Mount Kitbug became denuded due to kaingin, or the cutting and burning down of trees. Since Mount Kitbug played a significant role in SPM founders' calling as an evangelist, SPM launched a tree planting project in this abandoned vastland.
Sa panahon ni Pastor Dre 15 anyos pa ko, ang makuan lang nako kay Pastor, puro kayuhan. Dapo siya kwan sa Kitbug, ikatabang sa Kitbug. Kay kami nangandoy lang mi sa iya nga mobalik po siya karon natuman na. Dapog yun ang akong pasalamat sa kay Pastor.
Over 500 SPM volunteers who came from different areas in southern Mindanao outlived the 3-hour-long walk to Mount Kitbug, trailing the crooked narrow path under the scorching heat of the sun. Notwithstanding the exhaustion of trekking to site, volunteers have planted thousands of mahogany and ilang-ilang seedlings.
Yung nakilahok sa ating activity today, hindi lang yung mga Kingdom citizens, kasama na rin yung mga Keepers Club members natin, students coming from the schools na affiliated yung club, at saka yung mga volunteers mismo, yung mga galing sa different towns and districts of the General Santos City and Region 12. And the reason that we are here today is to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Sunshine Philippines movement, and also to lend a hand to help those who are needy, especially here in this very special place of the city of Kitbug.
Kahit na nakakapagod, pero na-overcome namin lahat yon. At saka enjoy siya, at kasi hindi lahat ng mga YP na nakakapunta dito.
I'm very thankful na at may young age tinuruan pa kami ni Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy na mga alaga po sa kalikasan.
The move is a remarkable step for achieving the 10-year Adopt a Community project of the Sunshine Philippines movement. This is only the beginning, as the SPM envisions the entire Philippines restored to what it was before, a country wealthy of natural resources and disaster-proof because of its robust trees standing tall.
Instead of wasting your energy and time to trivial things like cooking, watching TV, or sleeping longer hours than usual, how about get up from bed, contact the numbers on the screen now, get a shovel later on, plant trees, and together, let us recreate our country and make it the cleanest, greenest, and freshest country in the world.
So whether you are a student, a teacher, a government employee, or from a private sector, as long as you are living in a community and you have a bigger dream for the future, you can be part of this 10-year Save the Earth project.
This is a serious work here because whether people will recognize us or not, we will continue our Urban Forest 2025 project until the final year. This is our responsibility because this is where we live. This is our home.
Let us all support Urban Forest 2025.
Together, let us do this work. Hold hands, unite, let us make this drive a forceful drive for the good of our environment to fulfill what the Father has said. Let your light so shine upon men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven.
On God's green earth, the mountains climb with purple haze.
This year, SPM will launch what we call the Urban Forest 2025, a 10-year Adopt a Community program. Pag ginawa natin ito, nag-adapt tayo ng community, buong Pilipinas, wala pang 10 years, napaganda natin hanggang ang buong Pilipinas ay maging katulad ng Covenant Mountain, Paradise, Garden of Eden restored.